In the golden days of Hollywood, their romance looked like a fairy tale. Bobby Darin, the dashing crooner behind hits like Mack the Knife, met Sandra Dee, America's sweetheart, on a film set in Italy in the summer of 1960. But behind the glamour, their love story was anything but picture perfect. As Bobby once joked, "She hated me and I loved her." He was brash, cocky, and wildly ambitious, while Sandra was still under the iron grip of her domineering mother. Yet somehow, he convinced Sandra's mother he was such a sweet boy. And in just 2 months, the pair fell into a whirlwind romance. By December that same year, Sandra, only 19, and Bobby, 24, tied the knot. To the public, it looked like a dream. But as their son, Darin, later confessed, their story, it looked glamorous. It looked perfect from the outside. But it was far from it. A marriage built on secrets and pain. Sandra Dee was born Alexandra Zuck in 1942. From childhood, she carried invisible scars. Her mother pushed her into modeling at just 8 years old and even spoon-fed her until she was 6, laying the foundation for a lifelong battle with anorexia. Even worse, Sandra endured years of sexual abuse from her stepfather, a trauma she kept buried beneath her sunny on-screen image. Bobby Darin's childhood was equally troubled. Born Walden Robert Casoto in 1936, he survived multiple bouts of rheumatic fever that left his heart permanently damaged. Later, he would discover that the woman he thought was his sister was actually his mother, and the woman he thought was his mother was his grandmother. His entire identity had been built on a lie. Love turns to turmoil. At first, Sandra believed she had found safety with Bobby. "I thought I had never felt so safe in my life as I felt with Bobby," she once told her son. But safety soon gave way to struggle. Bobby's obsession with fame overshadowed their marriage. While Sandra's career stalled, she spent long, lonely nights in Las Vegas, drinking and gambling to numb the emptiness. After the birth of their son, she became addicted to amphetamines prescribed by her doctor. Bobby, already paranoid and consumed by jealousy, was convinced Sandra was unfaithful. Their fights escalated until, in 1967, Bobby filed for divorce. As one close friend, Sue Cameron, later put it, her baggage was a big factor in their split. The final tragedy. Sandra Dee never remarried. She battled addiction, anorexia, and declining health for the rest of her life. Bobby Darin, meanwhile, continued to chase greatness, but his fragile heart gave out in 1973. He was just 37 years old. Sandra lived on for decades, but her body bore the cost of her lifelong struggles. In 2005, she died at 62 from complications related to kidney disease and anorexia. To the world, Bobby Darin and Sandra Dee looked like the perfect Hollywood couple. But behind the spotlight, their marriage was haunted by childhood traumas, addiction, jealousy, and broken dreams, making their love story one of Hollywood's most heartbreaking tragedies.